You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Friday. Love myself a Friday. Lately, I haven't had much to do on the weekend, but the water temperature is now rising. And the air temperature is rising here in Florida, which means time spent on the motorcycle is going to begin to go down and time spent on the paddleboards is going to begin to go up. That's the way it works when you don't like things that are cold. Multitasking. Are you a multitasker? My guess is yes, it's okay. Absolutely. Go right ahead and multitask. Go ahead. Do it. You're going to do it anyway. It's built into you. You naturally multitask all the time. This is kind of default stuff that you do anyway. That's okay, but the other kind is bad. We're going to talk about the bad kind today. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. My name is Scott Smith, founder and chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. So happy to have you here today. You know, on Fridays, I was going to stop asking this question, but a couple of my clients said, don't you dare. I said, yeah, but your people are tired of hearing it. Said, no, I'm not tired of hearing it. Okay, maybe I am, but then you say it. I'm glad I heard it again. It's okay. How do you want to feel? I ask on Friday because I want you to release yourself for the weekend. I want you to take the stress of the week and release it and just, how do you want to feel the weekend? That's all. Don't worry about anything else beyond that. You'll get better. That's the advanced version. You see, you're an emotional creature. You are emotional. Your best decisions are made when you're emotional. There's nothing that can change about you being emotional. I'm not emotional, Scott. I'm a logical being. Yeah, you're still emotional. I can get to you. I can. You're an emotional person. That's who you are. So we just go to the oceans. How do I want to feel? And then be honest enough to accept the answer that you get for yourself. Just basically ask a question, sit back and let it flood into you. And if it says, I want to feel happy, I want to feel like I'm giving, I want to feel like I'm loved and loving, whatever it comes to, don't say, no, that's not who I am. Just accept it and run with it, okay? The good stuff is going to come to you. Ask the question, how do I want to feel?
This episode is brought to you by Fox One. Watch all 104 matches of the FIFA World Cup live in 4K for just $19.99 a month with 3 days free. Build your own multi-view, choose up to 3 streams, and follow player spotlights. Stay on top of every moment with live stats, highlights, and instant replays. The FIFA World Cup, streaming live on Fox One. Offers are subject to change. See fox.com for complete terms and conditions.
Actually, a quick story before we get into multitasking. You multitaskers are going to get very impatient with me, but it's okay. Hang in there. There's a reason for this. Earlier in the week, I talked about the stuff I must do and had to do when I was sick. I'd get out of bed and had to do the things I had to do and wondered why I did that. Wondered why I found myself at the end of the week going, wow, I did all the stuff I had to do. I didn't do anything I wanted to do because I was sick. I didn't feel like doing it. And yet, even though I didn't feel like doing it, I did the stuff I had to do. It made no sense to me. Trust me, I made some changes after that. But I did do one thing I wanted to do. I didn't know I wanted to do it, but the phone lit up and it was my daughter texting me, said, hey, Dad, Sawyer made the playoff game. He's in the next game. You want to come see the game? He's 7 years old, his first year playing baseball. I said, yeah, I'll do that. I've been sick, but I'll sit next to you and let's go. And I went down to the ball field, not feeling great, not feeling terrible, and watched this 7-year-old play. And he didn't play very well, but he played with enthusiasm. Had his little hat, had his pants, had his shoes, stepped up in the hole and stepped up on deck and was practicing his swing, then got up there to swing. They were down 7-1 at this point. Swings one time, pow, strike. Swings a second time, pow, strike. Foul next time. Third one, bam, he hit it. Boom, it was a line drive right straight down center field. He makes it to first base. And surprisingly, he continues on to second base. He's only been to second base once in his life. Didn't know quite what to do with it. Then the next kid comes up. Strike, bam, hits it again. He gets on first base. And Sawyer gets to third base. And I saw something happening out there that I wished every single adult would do. I have now begun to call it the happy dance on third base. Pure, unadulterated excitement. A whole season of game playing. He finally felt what it was like. It was so cool. I'm glad I did what I could do. Next kid steps up, hits it all the way to the fence. Score? 7-5. Thought I'd share that with you on a Friday. Do a happy dance on third base this weekend. Okay, multitasking. It's slowing you down. You ready? Let's get into this. It won't take too long because when you don't multitask, you get things done faster. Okay? That's it. So if you get more time in your day, would you like to do that? Yeah, it's easy. Here's how. It's prioritizing projects. I've talked about this over the years, and every time I do this, somebody says to me, wait a second, I like that idea. So it's a simple understanding. Number one, when you work on multiple projects simultaneously, you delay everything. Every single project takes longer. Now, let me explain multitasking first. Your default brain, when you're not thinking about stuff, does multitasking. That's why you can watch TV and talk to the kids and iron something and make dinner and work in the garage and stuff like that all at the same time. 1,000 things can happen at the same time, and you don't think about any of it. Your brain just doing what it does. And that's cool. But when you shift to not in the default mode of your brain, when you shift into the focus mode of your brain and you take the attention to that stage of your brain that's actually getting things done, really your brain can only focus on one thing at a time. It can, in fact, hold 3 or 4 things. Some people say up to 7. I think it's 3 or 4. Really, ultimately, it's only one that can take focus because your brain can only focus on one thing at a time. As soon as it has that focus, everything else is gone. Don't believe me. Try to get my wife's attention when she's paying attention to a recipe. It's impossible. So in default mode, which is the normal state, default mode is a term that's come up here in the past couple of years in terms of brain science. But what default mode is that when you're not thinking about anything, not doing anything, it's what your brain is doing. It's when you're just kind of daydreaming, when you're just kind of taking in the world. In that mode, you can do almost anything. anything you've mastered, anything you moved from default mode, you started to practice a little bit more. You've got muscle memory. It's way back in your long-term memory. Sometimes you can do 2 or 3 things there as well. That's how you drive cars. That's how you fly airplanes. You can multitask because it's been moved back in there. But when you have to focus, what do? I drive into a city. Oh, it's a traffic jam. Turn the radio down. Everybody be quiet. Shh. Got to focus. So when you're working on projects for work or home or whatever you want to do, and you have 25 projects going on at one time, it's going to take you 10 times as long to get it done. My daughter working on her home, I talked about early in the week, doing everything at once. If she would just get one thing done, she'd move so much faster. See, when you complete a product, not only is it off your table, it's off the plate, you begin to get the expected result of the product. I actually pushed my daughter into finishing her kitchen first. I pushed her. It took a week to get it done. I said, finish renovating that kitchen so you can at least eat. And within minutes of getting it fixed, she was like, oh man, I got my microwave back. I got my dishwasher back. I can live again. Yeah. As soon as you finish a project, it frees up unbelievable amounts of time to finish what? The next project. So today, as you're working through your day, and I get that every project can't be finished today, and you can't work on exclusively one project at a time, but there is a time when you need to finish things, a time you can put 4, 5, 6 hours, a couple of days, a week into things you have to finish. And you balance it along until you get to that point. But when you do get to that point, you focus and you get the project done. What can I finish right now? That will give me more time tomorrow and the next day after that. Working on multiple projects only delays all projects, so pick one. Now, if you don't believe me, I gave you some background to tell you that your default brain can handle very simple tasks. So this will fool you. You'll think you could do everything, but the trick is you can't. So notice when you flip that focus switch on and you start paying attention to something that must be paid attention to, and stay there. If it's only for a couple hours and you flip out of it and go to something else, that's fine. But stay in the game while you move the project forward until you get to a natural breaking point. Make sense? Yeah, makes sense. You know it to be true. This is killing so much productivity and causing so much frustration in so many people. Just trying to do too much, guys. Get bored. Really, truly, slow down. It'll save your life in so many ways. All right, do me a favor. Join me at the Facebook page. I have been a little bit quiet there because I haven't been feeling well. But go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook and say, I hope you feel better, Scott. And if you're a Daily Boost Premium member, as many people have been for a better part of about 15 years, I sure appreciate you. Thanks for being around all this time. And even you newbies who've come in, thank you. I appreciate that. And if you're not one, you can become a Daily Boost Premium member, get all the benefits of that. Go check it out. dailyboostpremium.com. See if it's your thing. If it is, come on in. I'll see you Monday right here. Have a great weekend.